Previously on Home and Away.
Place is going off.
Oh, no thanks to you and your mates.
I was just going to let you know that my offer from last week still stands. Anytime you need some help, you just...
Hey.
Hey, so what happened?
That. Tried to call John, but he's not answering his phone.
Was anything taken?
No, I don't think they actually entered the place.
Right. Well, I know the conclusion John Palmer's going to jump to.
Yeah, well, can you blame him?
At this point, there were no blaming anyone.
Charlie, this has got River Boys written all over it. Intimidating people is their favourite pastime.
Well, you've changed your tune. Wasn't it only last week you were telling Colleen there was no serious threat?
Well, I was wrong. Okay, this is getting under people's skin. My business is down and so is John's.
Well, like I've said before, you should have thought of that before you turned your place into a sad singles joint with cheap booze.
This is just the beginning of what's going to happen unless you do something about it. Now.
We're always the first port of call for you coppers, aren't we? Still, I'd rather a visit from you than one of the boys at Yabby Creek. You're a bit easier on the eye.
Where were you between 3 and 5 a.m. this morning?
Asleep?
Can anyone verify that?
Not last night, no.
And what about your brothers?
Well, you know, I'm not their mother. I don't get up in the middle of the night to check they're still in bed.
Okay, does anyone around here own an unregistered yellow Datsun 120Y?
It's a nice car. Look, do you want to tell me exactly what you're trying to pin on us here?
There was an incident at the surf club, and we've got some security footage which has given us a few leads. Just following up, that's all.
And which lead would this be?
Male, Caucasian, wearing a dark hoodie, perhaps light riding silver, maybe?
Well, I'd say you're looking for some try-hard surfer a little bit closer to home.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
It was always a pleasure to have a policewoman standing over me. In fact, if you insist on visiting so often, you know, I'll have a seat ready for you next time.
I'm sure you'll let me know if you think of anything about the surf club.
Yeah, well, same with you, eh?
I have an official complaint. It's a matter of the utmost importance. I'd like you to summon Sergeant Buckton immediately.
Hello, Colleen. How can I help?
Well, those hooligans from Mangrove River are running riot. I want you to do something about it.
Okay, I assure you we are keeping an eye on everything.
Well, keeping an eye on everything isn't good enough. They need to feel the full force of the law. The Coastal News called it a crime wave. I'd call it a tsunami.
Well, sometimes the paper exaggerates these things.
But I've seen it firsthand, Sergeant. I've been harassed in the workplace by those ruffians. One of them even called me a mad cow.
Okay, why don't we go into the interview room and you can have a seat. Now, can I get you anything?
Well, a cup of tea and a bicky would be nice. My statement will be quite substantial. Could take a while.
Okay. How do you have your tea?
Well, normally I have white with one, but considering the ordeal I've suffered, I'd best have 2 sugars. Oh. Will you be recording my statement?
We'll talk through a few things first. I'll grab that tea.
Grab us a beer. I've had a very social day. Lots of visits from your old mates at the station.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised when you start throwing bricks through windows.
Have you ever heard of innocent till proven guilty?
Look, all I know is since you guys have been around, business has been down.
So let me help you.
Look, there's no way I could or would influence Miles to drop the charges, all right?
Forget that. Like, the cheap booze is a legitimate offer. With the cops that hang around this place, there's no way I'd try and fence stolen goods to you.
The answer's still no, Brax.
Seems like a shame, eh? It's a great place. It must get lonely. No customers, no girlfriend. All right, thanks.
Hi, can I get a takeaway coffee, please? I've been meaning to speak to you. We arrested and charged someone this afternoon regarding the incident at the surf club.
Oh, I see you caught the try-hard surfer then?
Yes, it was a local. His car got towed from the surf club car park, so I guess the brick through the window was his way of protesting.
Right. So that would be the second time us river boys haven't been to blame for everything. Making a bit of a habit of this, Sergeant.
Well, let's just say it's always good to get the person who's responsible.
Yeah, even when they're not who you're expecting them to be. It's good to think outside the box. Nothing like a bit of curiosity to help you find what you're really looking for.
Next week on Home and Away.
I really don't mind if you borrow my clothes, but could you look after them? I didn't borrow that top. Must have been the stain fairy then.
A nice smile, a hot body, lots of cash.
Sticks. I caught him cross-dressing.
Missed your favourite show because you're catching up with someone? Head to +7 at Yahoo 7. Thanks to Cadbury Catch Up.
Yahoo!